Coming up on this week's episode, SAFE proposes Warbird Adventures president. Also, Prescott Golden Eagles flight team wins 13th national championship. And Bell and Universal Helicopters expand Bell 505 training. Welcome to Airborne Flight Training. This is a weekly news program dedicated to all things flight training, from future pilots, current pilots, and to anyone interested in the aviation world. Thank you for joining us. I'm your host, Kimberly Kay. A recent court decision has upheld the FAA's questionable cease and desist order against Warbird Adventures. This ruling lets stand an interpretation that threatens the historic role of CFIs as educators and will have a negative effect on all flight training. This act has left CFIs confused and at risk from the greater future liability of flying for hire, along with potential regulatory and medical consequences. The Society of Aviation and Flight Educators has taken a clear and provocative stand opposing the recent court Warbird Adventures decision, in which pilots acting as flight instructors have little reason to be certain of their legal status as flight educators and might instead be classified as a charter pilot or some equally absurd designation that could put them outside the FARs. SAFE reports that we are asking the FAA for immediate clarification supporting the historic FAA interpretation of CFIs as aviation educator, not charter operator. Though the current analysis seems to indicate that CFIs are not immediately threatened here, SAFE believes that the downstream implications of this decision could create huge problems for CFIs. Legal liability, charter confusion, and CFI medical certification. SAFE has written directly to the FAA seeking immediate clarification. We have more news after the break.
Affordable and economical, Pipistrel is proud to present the Alpha Trainer. The aircraft can use as little as 2.5 gallons per hour in a flight school setting, with multiple students and instructors each day. This means that 13.2 gallons of fuel can effectively give you as much as 5 hours of endurance. Learn more about what the Pipistrel Alpha Trainer can do for you at pipistrel-usa.com.
At Diamond Aircraft, innovation is in our DNA. Whether you're taking to the skies for training or business travel, every aircraft in Diamond's lineup features innovative technology, an industry-leading safety record, superior performance and efficiency, and a comfortable flying experience. No other company has pioneered as many aviation firsts, achieved more milestones, or received the same amount of industry praise as Diamond. Discover why Diamond Aircraft is one of the most trusted manufacturers in aviation at diamondaircraft.com.
Welcome back. With so much news coming out of the flight training industry, we're going to be summarizing some shorter but interesting stories in a brief segment we call Around the Patch. With the ongoing challenging times due to the COVID-19 situation, Diamond Aircraft is nonstop working on providing continuous support to its customers globally and is now offering installation of its flight simulator training devices via remote support. Diamond Aircraft flight simulators are usually installed on site at the customer's location. Due to the continuing travel restrictions, Diamond Aircraft simulation team, together with the company's IT and sales department, developed an environment for live remote installations that is offered to Diamond customers worldwide. The Fairbanks International Airport Operators Council has announced Jake Golden as their 2021 scholarship recipient. Golden, a recent graduate of West Valley High School, will be attending University of Alaska Anchorage beginning in the fall of 2021, where he will be pursuing a Bachelor's of Science in Aviation Technology with emphasis in professional piloting. After Golden completes his degree program, he plans to stay in Alaska and further his aviation career. The NAEC-Aerospace Summer Camp provides campers, students entering grades 4 through 7 with hands-on activities and experiences that will get them excited about history, science, technology, engineering, and math. Students will learn real-life skills and problem-solving by exploring the connection between history and STEM, from World War II through today. The Aerospace Summer Camp is offered by Henry B. Tippie National Aviation Education Center. There is still time to register for episodes 3 and 4 of the virtual FAA Unmanned Aircraft System Symposium. The theme for this year's event is Above and Beyond, and it will take place on June 9th until the 10th. And September 14th until the 15th. This is a unique opportunity to have your drone questions answered from leaders in the industry who will discuss future technologies and regulations that support the safe integration of drones into the national airspace system. Well, that does it for today's trip around the patch. Now let's return to the rest of the news. Apparently, one of the first things you see when driving into Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University's Prescott campus is a series of 12 prominent signs. One for every year the campus's Golden Eagles flight team has won the NIFA SAFECON National Championship. Following the results of the 2021 competition announced on May 22nd, it's time to add number 13. NIFA SAFECON is to collegiate aviation what the Super Bowl is to the NFL, or the Stanley Cup is to NHL. 28 teams from universities across the country competed this year in a variety of events, including aircraft pre-flight inspection, aircraft navigation, aircraft recognition, computer accuracy, ground trainer, and others. In addition to the team's national championship, the Golden Eagles won 35 consecutive regional championships. I have been a member of the team since 2016, and in my time here, I have never seen the team work harder than they did this year, said team captain Colin Ho-Seung. The COVID-19 pandemic posed the biggest challenge to the team this year, affecting practice schedules, protocols, and procedures. Additionally, competition normally held in person by one of the competing universities took place virtually. We have more news after the break that you don't want to miss.
Swift Fuels proudly introduces the Forever Avgas STC. One simple upfront purchase entitles the Forever STC certificate holder to receive all current and future Avgas STCs that the FAA issues to Swift Fuels. The best part? It's priced today at only $100, and the prepaid certificate never expires. Get your Forever Avgas STC today at swiftfuelsavgas.com.
I believe that if people use the landing doctor training program, they will have less accidents and eventually their insurance will go down and they will make a superior pilot. We do personal limitation checklists, which is the most important reason you need to fly with limits. We do ground proximity awareness training, and we do this with a crosswind. We've been operating 6 Bristells for 2 years without one insurance claim. The Landing Doctor program is working, and you're going to hear more about it.
Aviation Safety Resources is disrupting the market for aircraft emergency parachute recovery systems. ASR systems are smaller, lighter weight, and offer longer repack cycles than similar products available in the current market. ASR has a recovery system available for every type of aircraft: sport, experimental, light sport, general aviation, urban air mobility, vertical takeoff and landing, electric propulsion, and unmanned aerial systems. Find the right product for your aircraft at aviationsafetyresources.com.
Welcome back. This is our last top story of the show. Universal Helicopters has embarked on a new venture with Bell to deliver Bell 505 training to pilots across the U.S. and from around the world. New pilots can receive ab initio and rotary-wing add-on training in the new Jet Ranger X at various UHI locations, including their Scottsdale and Prescott, Arizona locations. UHI can also provide training at a location on demand, with certified instructors who have been approved by the Bell Training Academy. Utilizing Bell's proprietary coursework, UHI claims to be the only domestic Bell certified training facility that is equipped to offer customers the expertise needed to master the Bell 206 and gain their private pilot license and beyond using the Bell 505. UHI currently educates pilots on the 206B airframe, providing initial and refresher flight courses in accordance with Bell's curriculum. With the addition of the Bell 505 classes, beginner pilots can now train on the next generation Jet Ranger while obtaining their credentials as a private pilot, commercial pilot, or both. Nearly 300 customers currently operate the Bell 505 for a broad range of missions. Well, that does it for our show today, your one-stop shop for all things flight training. I'm your host, Kimberly Kay. You can catch episodes of Airborne on Roku and Fire TV. Just search for Aero-News or Airborne in the directory. And don't forget to follow us on social media and feel free to leave a comment. We hope you enjoy the show. We'll see you next time.